Stilly fans! How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. Damn, that was loud. Do I have my volume turned up extra loud? That was a loud dong. Who's playing in the cockpit, damn it? I'm gonna put the volume at a nice, tasteful level, like 69. There we go. Well, we could keep playing. We could keep playing Empyrean Galactic Survival. Or maybe I could have done a little better show prep and changed it over to 7 Days to Die. Oops. Or we could do something completely different. But you know what? Let's play some Empyrean Galactic Survival, I guess, because you know, it is the game, right? We're gonna go ahead and load it up. Star Salvage. We are going back to Star Salvage. Let's take us away, shall we? You know, folks, are you getting plagued by these assholes that call up? Oh, and before we go on, before I forget, all of you folks watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for not turning it off. I mean, I guess I should thank you. I don't know. But we're not actually live on YouTube. I know it says we're live, but I'm not monitoring the YouTube feed. Mainly because I don't have that habit yet. We are on twitch.tv/StillyVision. So by all means, if you want to join the chat or you want to say something and you want it to be seen, come on over to twitch.tv/StillyVision and join the party of one. I kid. But no, seriously, this show is a variety show. I call it a variety show because they didn't have a category that said shit show. But we do have a category called variety show, and that's what you'll see on this channel is a variety of things, including my little pet cat. Just kidding. That's not that's not a real cat. I know. I chopped off his legs. This is actually a deformation. He was born like this. Ain't that right, Mew Mew? This is my little full ear cat that I have currently until I get a real until I prove that I can take care of a real cat without killing it. This one here is gonna have to do. So this is my little full ear, and check this out. Look at this. Don't be alarmed. Oh my God, his neck is coming off. No, it's actually a pen holder. It's pretty cool. I tell you where to get this from, but I bought this. They didn't give it to me for free, so I'm not gonna give them free plugs. Okay, I'm kidding. It's actually a pretty cool company called Jet Pens. Jet Pens, J Pens. What does the J stand for? I don't know, something Japanese. But it's called Jet Pens, and they actually, it looks like they have a lot of really nice things coming out of Japan. So if you want a cool fold-ear cat like that, you can go to Jet Pens and look for a pencil holder or a pen holder or whatever. Otherwise, you can get this here as a pen holder too. This I keep all my refills in. All right. Wow, I don't know why I felt the need to share that with everybody. I really shouldn't have. Shame on me. But hey, that's the way it goes, right? Yes, we're streaming. Yes, very good. Yes, how about you fucking take me into my channel, goddammit? Jesus Christ. It says I'm streaming, but it doesn't show anything. Oh, look. Hey, I know that guy. There he is. All right, cool. Nothing but professionalism here, folks. No. We're going to go there. There we go. All right, and seeing as how it's me by myself, I can say whatever the hell I want right now. So, where are we at? We're on some foreign-ass planet. Oh, we probably could use some food. Hold on. Let me see if we have any food. Do we have any food? Oh, yes, we got us a meat burger. We got a cheeseburger. And a ratatouille. I'll take the ratatouille. Alright. Let's go see what this ship is. Why do I always go out the wrong side? Oh. Is this the rebar? Yes, it is. I'll just walk up to this foreign fridge and eat whatever's in it. Oh, we got a lot of stuff in here. Guess we're gonna be getting a lot more stuff in here. Yeah. Now this is the thing that has the other things. It's like you can't access it from this side, but this side's been blown out. All the good shit's on this side, it looks like. Uh-oh, look out. I don't think he wants me here. Oh, motherfucker, really? Eat lead, bitch! America! Motherfucker shot me. You got some bitch-ass dogs over here? I'll fucking make steaks out of your dogs, you bitch. Make steaks out of that one, too. Where are your other fucking space chihuahuas? Come here, boys. Bring your bitch-ass chihuahua face over here. Uh-oh. We got fucking probe droids coming our way. You ain't gonna probe me, bitch. Oh, you bitch. You might be wondering, why is my screen flashing red in the dark spaces? Oh, it's because I'm about to die. Wow, took me down to 26 health. What the hell? Fucking dog bite, really? Why is my astronaut such a weak-ass bitch? Really? One dog bite takes him down from like 326 to like 26? Takes me down 300 points? Really? Dude, you need to work out more. Oh my god. Get healed. Oops, I meant to eat energy bars. One more should do it. Yeah, there we go. We have any food in here? Nope. Good. We have ammo. We have guns. No food, no other ammo or guns or shit in here, right? Alright, cool. Let's go to the supplies. We'll go to ammos. Now we'll go to extras. Oh, one. There we go. Alrighty then. Uh-oh, we got droids trying to move in on our operation here. Nice. Optronics. I'll take it. Well, let's go ahead and connect. We'll go ahead and connect to our dredge there. There we go. I call it dredge because it just pulls in a bunch of shit. Let's go ahead and put our thingamajigger down. Let's put our thingy down right here. We'll put it, oh, you know what? We'll put it right there. Bam! Who's your daddy, bitch? Now what we'll do is we'll just remove all these. Weird, I could almost swear I saw. Nice. Whoa, there's actually stuff in here? Who'd have thought? Aw, bummer. This is like, hey, this is how I should maybe make mine. I should model mine like this. No, we don't need to do this. All right. Well, wait, hold on. We're going to go ahead, before we leave, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go on here and we're going to call this debris. There we go. Time to leave. Now, let's get rid of some of these things. We don't need a lot of this crap that we have. So let's take some of this stuff out. Like, that's taking up space. Taking up space. Taking up space. We can always... Stuff you can always make, you really shouldn't be storing. So... concrete growing plots. Oh, what the hell? Cockpits. Yep. Definitely taking up space. Automatic doors, taking up space. Hardened steel, taking up space. Taking up space. LED, taking up space. Grow lights, we can make grow lights, I believe. Taking, if not, there are only a couple of points to unlock. Same thing with ventilators. We got a shitload of ventilators. We really don't need more. We don't need those either. RCSs, I'll hold off onto that one. Pentaxid for SVH. Hold off on that. Oh. All right. Now let's find a nice place to dump all this shit into. No. We want the real big one. Watch, it's like right here. No. It looks like it's got like points and stuff on it. Yeah. But the first thing is going to be titanium. There we go. Of course not, because it's got concrete. And, well, it's not needed there, I guess. Ah, really? You suck. Well, we can get rid of, like, this. And we can get rid of at least half of that. We can leave the hangar doors, though. Just because. This is a thruster, a small thruster. Oh, yeah, we can definitely get rid of those. We don't need those. Emergency teleporters. We might actually need to keep this. In fact, you know, I had to install one. I'm going to install one. I'm going to. Landing gears. Yeah, we can get rid of landing gears. 4,000. We got to get rid of that too. But you know what? Well, and elevator blocks. I don't think we need any more of those. I think we have enough. We can always make them. If not, we'll just grab more. Emergency teleporter SV. Repository extension RCS. Yeah, I think we're pretty good here. Let's see if we can take those carbon. Oh wait, we're not gonna be able to take those out. Bummer. I was gonna say, shoot that motherfucker. I keep pressing E because I've been playing 7 Days to Die. Alright, let's go to the ship. Oh, really? Whoa, 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 not that guy. Oh. Damn, it's getting harder and harder to find one. You know what? Let's change it up. Let's go to the base instead. Let's go to a base. There we go. Let's see what we got here. What do we have for a base? Nope, can't put that one in. Oh, that sucks. Really? Really? I think this was called Death from Above. Let's see. Nope. Wood planks, growing plots, military. Concrete growing plots. Hey. Where's that concrete growing plot? That's the steel. We don't need the steel. We want the concrete. There it is. Yay! Okay. We need something that uses like a shitload of silica. Silicone. Silicone. We want like at least 5 digits in silicon, at least. If we can get 5 digits at least of silicon, then we'll be good. A high 5 digits, not like 10,000. You know, we want like 30,000 or so. That's close. Let's see. Maybe. I don't think it... I don't... Oh, shit. Contains a forbidden block, therefore thou shalt not make it. Really? Fucking really? Oh my god, all these goddamn forbidden. What the fuck is this? Jeez. UC emergency shelter, huh? Okay, exceeds maximum number. Lovely. You know, I'm not going to keep going through all these. Eventually, I'm going to get tired. I think I'm getting tired. Oh, wait. Titanium rods. Uh-huh. Nope. Jeez. I don't think we're going to find anything. Oh, wait. Yep. Silicon. Oh, we have 40. We just need to get more than 4,700 for silicon. Okay. I think we can do this. We're almost there. Silicon. Oh, look at this. Oh, beautiful. Here we go. Yes. All right. Now, this emergency teleporter. We have shields up. Is that why? Of course. All right. Shall we take off? I think we shall. Welcome to this stream. I was just doing some housekeeping. This game, I have had this game since 2017, and it has changed for the most part for the better. But I'll tell you what, if you're watching this right now, and I see you watching, but if you're watching this, and if you're at YouTube trying to say something, come over to twitch.tv/DillyVision, please. Smash that like and subscribe button, fellas. Come on, guys. But no, seriously, if you're looking for a game that will just suck up all kinds of time, this is the game. It's real easy to learn. I say play it, endure. You know what? None of you who are buying this game today and playing this game for the first time, for those of you that are buying this game for the first time today or recently and playing it, none of you had to endure the tutorial that existed in 2017 that I did endure. Your tutorial today is so much easier, and it actually makes sense. Man, in 2017, the tutorial on how to play this game and how to get you acquainted with the stuff to do, the tutorial was so broken and clunky, it was crazy. I'm surprised, and I'm no expert because there's so much to do in this game, and it's just overall a lot of fun. All right. I mean, sure, there's games where you can buy ships, but this is a game where you can modify your ship, build your own ship. I don't know if you can buy ships. I think you can buy ships too. I don't know how. I haven't really done it. I've never really cared to, because here's the cool feature. Hold on, let me take off those thrusters. We're wasting gas. We don't need to do that. With gas prices going up like they are, we do not need to keep burning unnecessary fuel. So one thing that this game has that a lot of other games don't, as far as a survival base building crafting game, is this right here. Let me see if I do it right. Nope, not that. Well, this is a tech tree where you can unlock stuff with experience points, etc., etc. Some things you need, some things you don't. Of course, this is also not the vanilla version of the game. This is with the mod, with the Star Salvage mod. And yes, you can download mods for free. Probably the most famous mod for this game is Reforged Eden at this point. There was Project Eden, which gave like a whole different scenario starting out and kind of changed the rules and added flamethrowers and other cool things into the game. Because what guy doesn't want a game with flamethrowers? But then there was an issue with licensing and Unity, and they suck. So they left that game engine behind and went to a different game engine. And now here we are on the new game engine. And I don't know, I could be kind of wrong on the name of it, but here we are on the new game engine. And now we have Reforged Eden once again. Reforged, it was actually Reforged plus Project Eden, because Project Eden added so many cool things to the game. Some things were overpowering. They needed to balance them. Sucks, I know. But they've done that with Reforged Eden. So if you're going to get this game, I recommend you download Reforged Eden. Go to the Steam Workshop and download it. And what is at the Steam Workshop? Well, this is the Steam Workshop right in here. This isn't, but these are the things in my library. You can download blueprints for other ships, and you can make your own, like this in here. And here's a really cool thing about this game. When you're playing the game and you're starting out, get yourself a bank account. A bank account. That's what I call it. There's also one called a cube. A cube. And here's a cube. Here's an example. Cube, K-E-W-B. That's what someone has. And some guy made this. And what this is a huge storage bin for materials. And what you do is you tell it in a normal game. This one here says exceed, so I can't use it in my game. In my own game on my computer, my single player, because I didn't modify the rules yet. I left them as they were. This is telling me that I cannot use this, but that's okay. You can do it, and you could probably, in fact, it's only size class of 15. So you could most likely put this down in any other game, but you're not going to be making this. You just say, yeah, put it in my library. Let's go to the factory. And then it shows up in here, and over here tells you all the materials you need. And you just keep dumping materials in here. Once your materials turn green, you can't put any more in. But if I have something that is silicon and has titanium rods, it'll still accept it because it also needs silicon. Now, this is a benefit for you because later on in the game, every time you dump stuff in to all of these to all these ships, to all these blueprints, every time you dump materials in, unless they're ingots, don't dump ingots. Ingots is kind of a waste. But if that's all you have, I get it. Sometimes you got to use ingots. Every ship, every blueprint has a time that it's going to take to build it. Literally 4 hours, 35 minutes. It's not really a problem if you're online, because you go ahead and you start the building and you leave. You come back the next day and your ship is built. But like my Junkabago here that I built, I don't know why I made this. I really don't know why I did, but I ought to spawn it. But anyways, my Junkabago. Small vessel spawning not allowed in this playfield. Oh, that's why I haven't spawned it yet. You got to find a place to spawn it. So there's all kinds of stuff that you can make. There's all kinds of things that I have made, and all kinds of things that you can find and modify. Like this one here was my own, and this was my personal ship. This was actually a palace. I forgot who made this, but they designed it great. It's a great ship. The problem is exceeds maximum number for a certain block, or the blueprint type is disabled by the server. Lovely. So on this, I can't spawn it here on this, but also this is meant for Reforged Eden. This is not meant for this mod. This is meant for a different mod. But nonetheless, this is an awesome ship. It's got, oh yeah, I think I have too many guns on it. But if this were Reforged Eden, there wouldn't be a problem spawning it, because there's, yeah, go ahead. You want 20 guns? Knock yourself out. Because that's what it comes down to. So anyways, back to what I was saying, the one cool thing that a lot of people don't get with this game when they start playing it is, if you get all these materials up front and you don't have a place to put them, go to your blueprints, pick a ship. It doesn't matter. Pick any ship and tell it, hey, I want to put stuff in. I want to start building this ship. I'll go ahead and let everything show here. Just go ahead and pick a ship And there's so many on here. And you can download these. All you got to do is go to the Steam Workshop for the game and subscribe. Search for whatever games, you know, RE for Reforged Eden or RE2. Really what you want is Reforged Eden 2. I think that's what you want at this point. But there's all kinds of, and there's a lot of great people that have made a lot of ships, like Jay Randall, Junkyard Dog, Excalibur, to name a few. They have some really cool ship designs, and there a lot of them are practical. You get them, and you don't really have to modify them. A lot of people make ships, and you download it, but you know what? Why'd they do this? And then you know you modify it. You got to do some other stuff. So they're not bad ships. They're actually pretty good. People are really good at designing stuff and sharing it with everyone else in this game. So you get, oh look, that's the original ST. Oh, that's the original Palace right there. Oh, that's a Palace ST, excuse me. That's not like the one that I have. Mine that's up here. Oh, the way. Jeez. There we go. Yeah, not quite the same one as mine, but that's okay. So anyways, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. But what you do is you build a ship or a base or whatever, and look at all these material. This here, look at all this material that this thing needs. And what this allows you to do is you just keep dumping in 64 hours to build, huh? You just keep dumping stuff in here. Just dump it in, dump in your materials, dump in all your extra stuff. Dumping in extra stuff will basically store this in this blueprint. And then later on, you find a blueprint you want, and you tell it, hey, let's go ahead and spawn it. You know, and at this point, hey, it's going to take an hour and 13 minutes. But once you go there, it's like, no, I put so much material in there, it's only going to take a minute. And, you know, well, that's for this thing, actually. But nonetheless, you see what I'm saying? Things transfer. So, anyways, all right, let's skedaddle. What are we doing on this planet? Oh, this is another temperate junkyard planet. We've gone over most of it, kind of. Let's go, let's head south. Let's see if we, oh, we need some, okay, we need to get, I'm sorry for grinding here, but we need to get, we need to, oh, hold on, we're shooting at Zerax. Fuck it, kill him. Kill him! Kill them all! Let's make me honored. Every time your ship that you are in, that you're piloting, if you are piloting it, if you're sitting down in the cockpit, every time your ship reaches out and touches somebody with a cannon, then hopefully it's because they're bad and your ship is shooting them because you have your guns programmed to do so. And every time you do that, it makes you positive, or makes you popular with them. You get pussy points with other... Oh, someone just shot at me? Really? Kill that motherfucker. And his dogs. You want to pop off to me, bro? Who else is getting shot over here? Put on my lights. Oh, we got spiders running around. We got trash tarantulas running around. Good. You know what? Fuck those spiders. And when there's one, there's more. Unless they've already been killed and they're not around here anymore. He probably came from over the hill. Or maybe not. Alright. What do we have down here? Oh. This probably has something. Yep. Alright. Oh, there was already something going. Okay, yeah. Here are the other spiders. Okay, got it. Look at this. Isn't this great? What other game can you just walk around, find a ship, and say, you know what? That's me. I want that. slap a core on it, and call it yours. What is this? Oh, 10,000. Oh, we're missing all kinds of cool things. Bummer. Well, let's go see what it does have. I want those guns. Oh, let's transfer our food over before it spoils. There we go. Thank you. So, okay. Let's have a look here now. Let's go to devices. We're missing a generator and a fuel tank. Huh? All right. We've got some other things, though. You know, let me see. What else do we have? Junk small vessel. Okay. All right. Yeah, nice, nice. The fridge never has anything. Styx said that, and he's been correct so far. Oh, what's this? An SV. We have one railgun. I do believe I saw another railgun on this ship. What else does this ship have, though? Let's see. Let's go to flying heap. Let's go to junk small vessel. Let's go to oxygen. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, okay. No fuel, huh? Oh, that's right. No fuel tank. Duh. So what can you do with this ship? Well, this is called Star Salvage. So what do? You salvage it. Hey, Faminator, how's it going? Oh, shit. Where's those? Oh, man. You caught me at a bad time. I mean, I'm broadcasting. I guess that's a good time, right? Or is it just implied that it's bad because I'm broadcasting? Oh, shit. Who knows? Damn it. Where's that paperwork? I just had that paperwork here, too. I was going to ask you. There was a question I needed to ask you about. I don't know if it was blood type or what, but anyways, doesn't matter. Hey, Faminator! Faminator, yes. Glad to see you here. And hey, Zombie Farts! What's up, Zombie Farts? Got your account back a long time ago, I imagine. Glad to see you're back around and you're still buzzing around here at Twitch, man. Well, look who we have here. How you doing? I am doing better than most, not as good as some, sir. I mean, I'm getting paid 60 cents an hour to play video games online for people. And for all you Japanese businessmen, you start making donations like you did last week and I'll show you some nipple. I'm not below that. Yep. Back playing and building, baby. Been busy as fuck with work, but doing well. You work? You know what? When we finish this adoption paperwork, you're not going to have to work another day in your life, sir. I will take care of you. I will take care of you, my soon-to-be adopted son. Okay, wait. Oh, shit. It's cold out here. Oh, if it's cold, go eat a steak. Flying heap, cold. That's a higher salary than most fun trees. The American dream, hell yeah, to be rich and act like I deserve it. Ah, yes. Zombie Farts, we haven't seen you in a while, man. How are things going with you, sir? You doing well? Up. Let's go to supplies. Hold on here. Good. Just good. All right. That's acceptable, I guess. Well, because I put my core on this ship, it's mine. So everything I want, everything I take is mine. We're going to take a Gatling gun. No background check. I got a Gatling gun. Oh, I got a rocket launcher now. No background check. Oh, I'm getting a rail gun. No background check. Fuck you, California. And you know what? We don't care about the engine. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, we're done with this ship. Let's get out of here. It's fucking cold. I'm freezing my nads off. You've been missing your shows because of work. You have to say your rants have grown on me to the point you start to miss them sometimes. Oh my God. You know what? Yeah. I was going off on someone the other day. Damn it. You know what? There's uh-oh. What do you see, girl? Look at my cannon. My cannon. Oh, it wants to shoot that dude down there. What is that? Is that a snow golem? I think it is. Hold on. Whatever it is, it wants to get shot. Hey, asshole. Are you going to take a swing at my... Really? Wow. That's your first contact? Bruh. That's it. You know what? That deserves a NAD shot. Oh. 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 Oh! And then I took his family jewels. You saw a VOD where you were ranting about VoIP. Yeah, you know what? Hey, I got something on VoIP. Because you know what? Yeah. That was probably... I don't know where you would have seen that from. But I've recently in America... You know what? We're going to pause this for a sec. Recently in America, and I say America because I'm in America and I'm getting called daily by these cocksuckers. They play the stupid fucking... They obviously got some bitch-ass woman, figures, some bitch-ass woman to use her voice and to make this recorded message. Hi, this is Rachel from Lending Union, Western Branch. I'm going over your paperwork and I'm almost done. And this fucking cunt goes on and yes, your fucking hype train. How about the rant train? Can we have the rant train for this fucking channel? Because the rant train is getting fucking big now. Anyways, these goddamn asshole people keep fucking calling. They're worse than the goddamn car warranties. In fact, these assholes are probably gonna be the next car warranty assholes. I don't know what fucking country they're in yet, but that's okay because you know what? I'm working on it. So far, what I've done to decode them is I have called them back about 10 to 15 times every day. Oh, you don't fucking know the half of it. They have these assholes on the phone and they call and they call with a VoIP phone number, and you know what? Thank you very much, Spectrum and Charter and AT&T and Frontier and Verizon and everyone else who lets these assholes in these shithole third world countries have a VoIP fucking system. These assholes in third world countries that got no fucking jobs, that got nothing better to do than, oh, I get to go to a call center and harass Americans or Belgians or Moroccans or Norwegians or whomever. I know, I'm sure that's not the job offer that they signed up for, but nonetheless, they're fucking doing it. You know what? If you don't want to be an asshole, stop fucking stinking like one. If you don't want to be a dick, stop pissing on everything. That's the first step right there. So these cocksuckers work for these companies or work for one or two companies, and they just fucking call every fucking day. Every goddamn day, and leave a fucking message at like 9:02 or 8:50. I think they call it like 8:50, 8:52, and 9:02. I have given them the benefit of the doubt that they would do the right fucking thing, and I called them last week. And on Wednesday, they said they'd remove my number from their list. On Thursday, they said they'd remove my number from their list. On Friday, they said they'd remove my number from their fucking list. And yet here we are. Fuck, my voice is going out. All the yelling I did on the phone today. They called me on Monday. They called me on Tuesday. It's now Wednesday, and these cocksuckers are calling in still. And they think, oh, we are untouchable. Guess what, motherfuckers? You are not untouchable. I got one fucking acronym for you. CNAM. Oh, doesn't ring a bell? Don't know what that means? I got two fucking acronyms for you. IP. These motherfuckers calling on VoIP. Let me tell you all something right now. You want to fucking track these little cocksuckers down? This is what you do. You go and you get yourself a tap, a network tap. You put it in between your phone or you put it in your network and you run a free program called Wireshark. And then you look at the IP addresses that are coming in. And there's actually a really good tutorial on how to use every feature in Wireshark. It's like a 54-minute video. But when you're done, you're going to be a near goddamn expert. These cocksuckers at donotcall.com or donotcall.gov that don't know how to do their fucking job, because typical, it was put together by politicians, and politicians in America suck. In fact, politicians in America pass laws all the time that they don't even know what the fuck they're passing. What in the infamous words of Nancy Pelosi, oh, let's just sign the bill so we can see what's in it. Dumb fucking cunt. You should have fucking read it. That was over the Affordable Care Act or the Obamacare Act. Let's just sign the bill so we can see what's in it, she said in her best Gilbert Gottfried voice. Dumb fucking cunt. You know what? That's one fucking politician that needs to die. Hey, Dianne Feinstein, you want some company down there? We'll send Pelosi. And not only that, we'll send her bitch-ass nephew, Gavin Newsom. Fucking, there's a couple of fucking twats that we can definitely do without here in America. Is this going to become and I'm a fucking registered Democrat, okay? I want for the people. I want for the people. I yearn for the people. But you know what? The people need to be able to fucking defend themselves. The people need to follow the fucking Constitution. The people don't need government mandating fucking laws for transgendered what the fuck ever. The government needs to stay out of that shit. Ban it, if anything. Keep that. You know what? I used to joke about, I'm going to be honest with you folks. I used to joke about gay marriage. And I used to say, hey, gays have the right to be miserable too. Let them get married. I don't care. But then after that, I didn't realize it. But after that, all these other cocksuckers, well, if the gays can get married, then I can marry a chair. Oh, I'm a new gender. I can marry a cow. Or whatever the fuck they're doing. All this crazy shit just fucking came up under Biden's rule. Under the fucking Democrats being in power, they let all of these stupid wacko motherfuckers just run loose in the country. I kid you not. This country was like a pack of horses being driven by three people. Three people in the fucking LGB what the fuck ever alphabet field. These three cocksuckers, including George Soros, because we all know George Soros has, like, aside from massive renal failure from getting fucked in the ass by his own horse every day, this motherfucker it has something against America. He fucking hates America because, he's just a cocksucker German, I guess. He is just a cock... You know what? Because he's a Nazi. That's why. George Soros is a Nazi. That's my opinion anyways. I'm pretty sure he's a Nazi because only Nazis do not like America. I don't know what kind of accent that was. Sorry. That was the Nazi accent. Now get in the oven. Democrat Party has alienated their own base. Yes, they have. Fucking the Democrats are nothing but a bunch of worthless pieces of shit right now. In fact, I'm seriously thinking of becoming a Republican. The only problem is I don't want to be a Republican because then I'm going to have to say, hey, I believe in God. No, I believe in God, damn it. But I don't believe in God per se. I'm agnostic on that front. So anyways, it's easier for them to legalize identifying as a unicorn than fixing that. Yeah, fucking Democrats, man. I swear to God. I love me a real Democrat. And you know what's funny? It's really funny that did Democrats initially fight for gun rights? And it doesn't matter. Who cares? Doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? I remember back in the day when politics used to be boring, but now it has to be anything but boring for everybody involved, which is what really sucks. All these assholes have to They think they got to be over the top with everything they do. You know, shit. I'm not over the top with anything I do. Everything I do is down to earth. Hey, get down, cat. You sit right there. You stay there. You do not go on camera until I tell you to. Really? Jeez. You know, I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't. Shit, man. I want politics to go back to being boring, but you know what? As you get older in life, soon to be adopted son, as you get older in life, you are going to learn that you need to be active in politics. Sadly, you need to have a little bit of a voice. You don't have to be up to date on everything, but at least be up to date on at least one or two topics that you go with. Hey, Sticks, good morning to you, sir. I know. You can't wait to come over here and be a real social justice warrior, right? And you know what? If we time it just right, I might be able to get you in so you could work in our office with us. Because sadly, we are. You know what? We got this guy. We got a guy, and I'm not gonna say he's Mexican. He's Mexican. We got a guy. He's got some Mexican in him. Okay. I don't know if the Mexican is still in him, and maybe it's come out by now. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's past it. I don't know. Anyways, so we got this guy, and he's a pretty cool guy. And I really shouldn't say he's Mexican because just because his name ends in ECO. But anyways, where I'm going with this is he's actually a pretty cool guy, and I feel bad because for some bizarre reason I've done nothing but fuck with this guy, but I fuck with him joking around, you know, and I don't try to really fuck with him, but I fucked with this guy for like the past like 3 weeks since he's 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, and I think maybe he's gotten a complex. I really hope it's not from me. I really do. But I mean, he's a great guy. I mean, so far he seems like he's doing a good job. And what really sucks is that he was actually this like the second choice. And it sucks because he's got personality and he's a cool guy to talk to. And he has his own ethnic background. I love people with different ethnic backgrounds working in the back in the back room. Back behind the scenes, back behind the scenes with us in our office, because you get to talk. When things slow down, you talk to people, you find out, you pick their brains, you get to change recipes. I was hoping to get a good carne asada recipe from him. Now you see, fuck you people, fuck all of you that just said, oh, you think because someone's Mexican they know how to make carne asada? Fuck you, okay? I didn't say he was Chinese and I was gonna learn kung fu from him, so fuck y'all. Besides, that's not fucking racist. That's fucking stereotyping. All you people need to fucking learn the difference between racism and stereotyping. I don't know where else I'm going with this. But I'll say this, I stereotype a lot because you know what? I fucking kid you not. We had a guy who was Korean, part Chinese. He was part Korean working. He was a good guy. I liked him. No, he was Vietnamese. I just thought of it. His last name was Tran, so he was Vietnamese. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, he's a great guy too, but he's gone on now. He works for He works for the Chinese place. He works for Panda Express now as one of their IT guys, because that's what we do. We train people and then they leave. He left for a job that paid $5 more and some benefits for Panda Express. Go figure. But that's okay. Good for him. I mean, he's not going to make $100,000 a year plus anytime soon, but if he had just stuck with it, he could be there now. Oh well. Anyways, so this is the deal though. We get I saw a video on YouTube, and this guy was in Japan, and he went to the store this in Japan. I don't know if this guy was just fucking with everybody or what, but he went to the store, and there was it was like a 6 or 7 story building, a store, and each floor you check out. Each floor has different technology on it. And this guy made a comment. He said, in Japan, it is not uncommon to see people walking around with their rice cookers. These people in Japan love their rice so much that they have their rice cookers. Sometimes they'll bring their rice cookers with them. And I thought, really? That's really fucking odd. Why would this guy say that? Well, fuck, it must be true, but that doesn't sound right. So as soon as this guy shows up in our office, not the guy in the video, obviously, but as soon as we get this new guy showing up, I asked him, I said, hey, so have you been to Japan? You have. Does everyone really walk around with their rice cooker? And people thought I was a fucking racist for asking the fucking question. Folks, you need to understand what racism is. If I said, fuck those Moroccans nothing but a piece of assholes, but nothing but a bunch of pieces of shit. They don't know anything. The fucking race needs to be wiped off the planet. Now, take that out of context, right? No one's going to do that. Now, if I said shit like that, yeah, that's pretty much racism. But I don't know much about Moroccans, except the one that shows up on this channel from time to time seems to be a pretty cool guy. In fact, I've even considered adopting him as my son. Somewhere around here, I got the paperwork. I just gotta fucking... Damn it. Yeah, I know, my whole shit's a fucking mess. I'm sorry. But there's a difference between stereotyping and being a racist. You can stereotype people all day long, 24/7, 365. It is not illegal. It doesn't mean it's not bad, but I mean, it's not necessarily the best. But you know what? If this is all that you see with somebody, then that's all that you see. And that is your view. I was asking a question. Hey, do people in Japan really have their own rice cookers? Do they really walk around with their fucking rice cookers? Now, I'll tell you what. I spent I spent about probably an hour and a half one day on Google Maps Street View, running around looking for Japanese folks in Tokyo with rice cookers under their arms. And I didn't see any. Yeah, motherfucker, it's because it's Tokyo, it's not Japan, bitch. Fucking ignorant asshole. Goddamn American. That's right, I'm fucking American. And you know what? Here in America, I can buy a 20-sided dice. What can you buy in your shithole third world country? Do they even sell 20-sided dice in fucking India? Yeah, fuck off. Yeah. Do they sell 20-sided die in Egypt? Yeah, fuck off. You fucking telemarketing. I'm calling because I want to buy your property. Go fuck yourselves. Fucking assholes. You're the other cocksuckers I'm getting tired of. Stereotyping related to assumed a race is racism, positive as negative. I don't think it's racism. If it were racism, it'd be called racism. Sticks, agree to disagree. You're the least racist person. I hate everyone. Yeah, you see, you know what? That's the same argument that I use. When it comes to people's race, I don't care what your race is. You want to fucking work in our office around me? That's fine. Unless you fucking stink. There's just so many more reasons to hate people on a personal level than there is just in general. I don't have any problems working with a black dude or a brown dude or a yellow dude, or I don't fucking care. I don't care what race or color you are. You know what? As long as you're a cool person, I got no fucking problems. You're working beside me, you're one of us. You work in our office, you're one of us. Now, stereotyping is to generalize some traits. Well, because you know what? It's a stereotype, Sticks. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. And it's not illegal. And you can't call stereotyping racism because they're two separate words. Let me see. Because if I said pretty much every fucking Norwegian guy I've seen has had, every European guy that I've seen has had white pasty skin. So I just assume all Europeans have white pasty skin. That's not racism. That's stereotyping. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't be stereotyping. I can stereotype. Nothing against the law. If you had to choose, okay. For example, held a whoa, hold on, Faminator. What are you saying? Let me see here. For example, an ugly fat black chick. There's nothing. You know what? Who the fuck put you in charge? Allow that. Don't fucking hold him back. Have you not learned anything, Automod? There is no censorship on this channel unless I call for it. And I didn't ask that. And he says, for example, there you go, Faminator. I do apologize about that. Automod needs to learn some manners, apparently. You stereotype all the time, both left and right. Hey, it's Titan! How's my favorite asshole doing? That explains why you're always... You know what? Titan, I think you wore out my Automod. My Automod says, ah, shit, this guy, fuck it. You know what? I'm going on break for as long as this guy's here. But Faminator obviously is new. If you had to choose which woman you would bang, their hotness factor is more important than their race. A hot black chick is a better choice than an ugly fat white woman, and a hot white woman is better than an ugly fat black chick. Yeah, I could agree with that. I mean, but you know what? The only problem there, and it's not a problem really. The only issue there is, what's your definition of ugly? Because you know what? Like there's this girl on there's this woman. Her name is Mariska whatever. She's like the captain or whatever. She's basically on SVU. She's on SVU. She's on Law and Order SVU. You know, the SVU Special Victims Unit. She's like the one in charge. She's real passionate about women's rights and children's rights and victims and rapes and all that shit. She's a real go-getter, anti-rapey, for women. Anyways, my wife thinks she's fucking ugly as shit, but I think she's kind of hot. There's something about her face that I like. I don't know if it's round and it puffs out. Like for example, there's a really hot girl. Her name is Melania Vaintrub. Melania Vaintrub. She plays Lily on the AT&T commercials. She is smoking hot. And I'm talking about her face. Because when I look at a woman, the first thing I look at is their face. When I look at a female, the first thing I look at is their face. Unless they're showing me something else, and then I'm looking elsewhere. But she is, I think she is just cute. She's fucking hot. What can I say? If I did not have my wife, I'd probably slide into Melania's DMs there and, hey, sweetheart, let's hook up. Let's go out. Or hook up. Let's go out. Let's have some dinner. Let's have some talk. But she's like a small celebrity doing AT&T commercials. So she wants nothing to do with me. I don't think I make enough to take care of her. But that's fine. I don't need any more women to take my money from me. My wife she does a good enough job as it is. Between my wife and our two fur babies, yeah. What are you saying? That explains why you're always howdy, Stilly. And Titan is still here. All right. If you stereotype based on race traits, that is racism. No, Sticks. I disagree with that. Agree to disagree. But race traits. I'll tell you what, though, Sticks. You've now said that twice. And as my #1 science officer, you're not allowed to be wrong too often. So I'm going to look into that statement. Maybe tonight I'll look it up when I'm at work. Just to make sure, that I stay on the good side of HR. But I'll look into that, sir. Race traits. Now you said race traits, right? Not race baits. If you stereotype, okay, you are bald, so hot for me is probably a normal looking woman. And you know what? I cannot stand the idea of going bald, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of bald guys that look pretty fucking sexy, man. If you're a bald guy that's confident, then hey, man, it's gonna work for you. Women like a bald guy. I don't know what the deal is. Bald guys have bigger penises. I don't know. Shit. Don't quote me on that. Oh, don't quote me on that. So, what do you have here? You like that you're clarified culture, tradition, religion. That's a good call out, Sticks. All right. Yeah. Cultural traditions is not race trait mostly. All right, cultural traditions. Ding, ding, ding. So like culture slash traditions. Wait, culture. Don't races have cultures usually? What's the American culture? Americans. Stupid, ignorant motherfuckers. America's culture is being ignorant. And hey, you know what? We can't all be experts in geometry. What can I say? I can't tell you what Kazakhstan is, because I'm not all that great with geometry. Oh, are you saying geometry isn't about where countries are located? Are you saying it has something to do with numbers and math? Well, guess what? I'm not that great with geology either, okay? Or geography. American culture is guns and hamburgers. Damn straight, yippee-ki-yay. And beef jerky, motherfucker. Don't you forget about beef jerky, son. Genetics. By the way, I made some butter chicken jerky. I was going to say some butter chicken beef jerky, but I made some butter chicken jerky. And it's actually not too bad, but it's chicken jerky. Chicken doesn't really have much taste, so all you really taste are the spices. But it's still not too bad, but I think it's still you know what? I think I wanted to make some chicken tiki masala tasting jerky. Oh, I think I need to put some powdered tomato in there. I need some tomato in it. That's what I need. Beef jerky only in the South. No, beef jerky everywhere, man. I can give you some good recipes for some beef jerky. That's actually pretty good, because I make ground beef jerky, and I've made about probably 20-30 batches plus easy at this point. Hold on, you guys are saying stuff here, and here I am not seeing my screen. Genetics is race traits. You mean eugenics? Genetics are chance. Hence 47 of 46 genes are green. Yeah, that you do difference between someone based on race traits. You guess your nose might reel in some women. Your nose might reel in some women, and other women it might go in. Hold on, we'll just stop right there. Stereotyped differences treated. American culture, okay. Culture is limited to races. You have the American Anglo culture, which is different from the American Germanic. Colored peoples. Sticks, just say black, dude. Did you know that in America, this is like the only country where we're so afraid to offend people, we put like other people's fucking races and shit? Oh, he's an African American. Have you ever heard of anybody called an African Jamaican? Or an African Belgian? I haven't. And from what I understand, we're the only country that does stupid shit like that. We need to stop talking like that. That's like saying high capacity magazine holds more than 10 rounds. No, that's standard capacity, bitch. Get it right. Fucking politician motherfuckers. Colored peoples can have same culture as whites or different. Everybody can have the same culture today. Go internet. Technically all races are colored except for black people. They are monochrome. You know what? Black people aren't really black. There really isn't a whole lot of black folks out there. But goddamn, there is something to be said about a finely shaped black woman. I don't know what it is about me that just fucking... They drive me crazy. Shame on me. But, you know, I'm a Democrat, so naturally I want someone to be a... Oh, we'll stop right there. Immoral Titan, that is a fact. Who's a fact? That colored peoples can use the N-word, but not others are racism. Yeah, you could say that for sure is racist. And because of all the fucking controversy and headache that it causes, I'm not gonna sit here and let someone take it out of context. Fuck all you bitches. Thanks for fucking doing that shit to America. The fact that one, and you know what? The only reason why they get away with saying it is because they fucking argue the point every time that they say a slightly different word. And that's really, we all know the reason why that word is said is because they don't know how to pronounce the actual word. They just can't. Maybe they should ask somebody how to pronounce it properly. I don't know. But nonetheless. Shit, I'm out of coffee. Oh, I'm not. Now I am. Blah. Personally speaking, words are words. Trust me, I look to see every time I call these assholes at 933-727-9449. Every time I call these cunts at this at this phone number and they answer the phone and I bitch at them because they keep calling me and leaving these fucking spam messages on my phone. Every time I call these assholes, I try and use different words to try and insult them. And I'll tell you, they don't get insulted very easily. I guess they're used to having people. I'm going to find the words that get under their skin one of these days, though. And that's before. And by the way, for those of you who have Wireshark or those of you in networking, get yourself a network tap or a hub. You can probably get a hub as well. Yes, I said hub, not a switch. The difference is a hub will echo everywhere. So get yourself a hub if you can't afford a network tap. Then get yourself Wireshark. It's free. And then get the IP address of these cocksuckers that call you with their VoIP phones. You plug it in between your phone and the fucking modem, if I recall correctly. And when they call, you get to, and you can play it back, you get their IP address. They can't fucking spoof that. For the most part, they can't. It's got to go somewhere. So then you hunt down their fucking IP address. And then you find out where they are. And then you go fucking burn their building down. Did I say that? And then you just go there and cut all the fucking cables to all their electronics. You cut everything. Find their vault. Pull out the wires. I heard they have lots of copper there. All you fucking meth head tweakers. Go there. Take all of their copper. Oh, wait. I got to tell you where to go first. Don't worry. We're working on it. This variety show on this channel might change from playing games to hunting down cocksucking spammers and doxing them with their addresses online. I think I'm seriously going to start doing that soon because I'm getting tired of these assholes. And the fucking government that said they would do something hasn't done shit. No matter how many times I fucking told them to do something. Anyways. All right. Oh, what are we talking about? More time the fact magazine doesn't have a capacity in the description, so you don't have a high or low. So you don't have a high or a low. Hourglass. I'll keep shooting till I see green blood. Shit. It's only controversial if you give it air. It's only controversial if you give it air. Okay, offensive. About Italians. Yeah, fuck those Italians. I grew up Italian. I grew up in the spaghetto. That's why. Can't you tell I'm Italian? I mean, shit. If I don't use my hands enough when I talk, then you might think I have a speech impediment as an Italian. The reason some cultures call others brother or sister is because my dad was absent and they may be brother or sister. You are handling them all wrong. When they call you, you need to answer in gibberish until they cut the call. You think so? But the problem is, okay, but here's the problem, Faminator. The problem is I don't always get to answer their call. They leave messages, so I gotta call them back. Yes, I call them back and bitch at them. Maybe I should try that. Let me talk in Swahili and like clicks and say. Honestly, though, here's another thing I was thinking about doing for these cocksuckers, and even being a cocksucker is probably above their line of work. I really shouldn't elevate them to that. These dirty pig dick lickers. There we go. These dirty pig dick lickers. That's much better. Or these dirty goat fuckers. There we go. These dirty goat fuckers in these third world countries that keep calling. One thing I was thinking about doing was actually I was going to record the we're sorry. This call did not go through, or this call cannot be completed as dialed. Those tones, I heard at one point that if you put those tones in the beginning, in the very beginning of your answering machine message, that those tones tell any automated call that's coming in that phone number is no longer in service, and in an effort to be efficient, they will actually delete your number from their list. So I'm thinking maybe I should do that. Maybe I should, and for those of you that don't know which tones we're talking about, you'd sound more Italian if you grew up in New York. Yeah, maybe, but then I would smell like a fucking New Yorker. And there ain't no way in hell I care to be in New York anytime soon. The reason some cultures call others brothers, yep, do you know how hard it is to authorize nuclear strikes in a populated area? How hard is it to authorize nuclear strikes in a populated area? I would think if it was in another country, it doesn't matter. I mean, how many fucking people did Obama and Biden send drones after? Oh, that we know of. I'm sorry. That we know of. It's call them back and place the mic in the speakers blasting rock music at high volume. Yeah, that doesn't help. They just fucking hang up. No cannoli, no Italian. Hey now. I have my own personal cannoli. Sticks, I'll have you know, I have my own personal cannoli recipe. And let me tell you what my personal cannoli recipe is. It is chocolate red velvet cannoli that has been dipped in white chocolate, with shells that have been dipped in white chocolate so they don't get soggy. That's right, bitches. And my chocolate, or I'm sorry, my red velvet cannoli filling is not a typical ricotta base. There's two types of cannoli fillings, folks. I can tell you this because I'm Italian and I know better. There are two types of canola. There's two types of cannoli fillings. There is ricotta based, not ricotta, ricotta, pinche puntos. There are two types of cannoli fillings, ricotta and custard. I'm a custard guy. My mom is a ricotta guy. Excuse me. My mom is a ricotta. She's in the same camp as all the Italians that use ricotta. I am in the camp that uses custard. My own homemade custard. Because you got to make your own homemade custard. You don't just go out and buy a fucking can of red velvet pudding. No, that's not how it works. At least eat one per stream. Oh, hell no. You know how fat I would be? However, I can go and get some of my butter chicken jerky if you'd like. I will maybe be, I actually made jerky that was so fucking hot. One of the guys at work was asking me, who hurt you? Please tell me. Who hurt you? Why did you make this and give it to me? Who hurt you? Oh, shit. Revolta and disgusting. Ricotta. It's not ricotta. Ricotta. Even though it's spelled ricotta. Now, people that don't know how to spell, or people that don't know how to pronounce ricotta properly as ricotta, for those of you, and it's really funny because I make fun of people because they'll be talking like this. They'll be talking English, and then all of a sudden they'll talk about something in a Mexican food or something. They'll say something. Oh yes, I went to the store the other day to pick up a tortilla. I'm like, whoa, where'd the fucking accent come from all of a sudden? Oh yes, I love me some carne asada. You mean some carne asada? Oh yes, I love carne asada and tostados and burritos. Excuse me? Motherfucker, you are white. Stop rolling your R's. But here I am doing the same fucking thing. It's ricotta. It's because calling something in your culture by the proper pronunciation, I guess, makes you feel superior to all those posers that aren't calling it the right name, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of, because that's why I said, let's show these assholes how to pronounce it. Ricotta, motherfucker! Ricotta! And you gotta fucking do this, capiche? So, oh my god. You guys are bringing out the inner Italian in me. Stop it already, alright? Jesus Christ. You know, go back to making your fucking lasagna with your fucking cottage cheese. Jesus Christ. That's another thing. Real Italians do not use cottage cheese in making lasagna. I know. Ew, right? But I'll tell you what else. It actually doesn't taste too bad to make it. But that's fucking... you know what? What's that word I'm looking for? That's blasphemous. You do not make lasagna. You do not make lasagna with cottage cheese. You use ricotta. Ricotta with parsley mixed in. Ricotta. Not cottage cheese, you fucking white people. I'm so tired of white people butchering Italian recipes. Alright, what are you guys saying? No cannoli, no Italian. Go to Walmart, you have nuclear strikes there every 5 minutes. Yes, I'm talking about the fat Walmart Americans. Okay. I try and stay away from Walmart. Hey, guess what though? Do you guys have Walmart? Do you guys have Sam's Club? This is for Titan, really. Because I don't know if y'all have Sam's Club in other countries. But do you have Sam's Club in Arkansas or Alabama or Arkansas or wherever the fuck back east is? Dude, Sam's Club delivers pizza. I didn't know this. I go to a pizza place and I order pizza. I don't go to a pizza place. I go online to like DiMatteo's and I order a pizza and breadsticks. And you know what it comes out to like? Pizza, breadsticks, and mozzarella cheese sticks. Mozzarella cheese sticks. Pizza, breadsticks, and cheese sticks. Okay? It comes out to like $45. If I order just a pizza by itself, it's like $25 after the $6 delivery fee, the tax. Why is there tax on food again? Oh, because it's hot. What the fuck ever. It comes out to like $32, $33, $35 if I just get a pizza. Just one by itself with delivery. So you know what? Sam's Club actually delivers pizza. Sam's Club, for those of you that don't know this, they have pizza similar to Costco. Now, I have not had a Sam's Club pizza, but shit, it's a 16-inch extra large fucking pizza for $8.99. How bad can it be? Seriously. They fucking make it with fresh ingredients. Not that I care if it's fresh or not. You can use fucking frozen shit. Oh, that you probably do. They make it right there in their fucking ovens and bake it and put it in a box and cut it up. Hopefully not in that order. Cut it up first and slide it into the box. And then they ship it to you. They don't ship it to you. You can actually have Sam's Club deliver food. And I do this quite often. Because I found out I can go online and order like 8 pounds or 9 pounds of ground beef for making beef jerky. And they'll deliver that shit for free. Yeah, sure, it's like $5 a pound, but fucking so what? $5 a pound and I don't gotta spend the gas driving a half an hour out there and a half an hour back? Fuck yeah, I'll take it. So now they deliver, they don't just deliver rotisserie chickens, they also deliver pizza. And their pizza, if your order is not $40 or more, so throw some more shit on there. Throw some produce into your fucking order. Order some potatoes. I don't know why you want fucking potatoes. Order some other stuff from them and then add a pizza onto it. You're going to pay $8.99 for a pepperoni pizza, a cheese pizza, or a 4-meat pizza. All meat pizza, whatever. You're paying, my point is, you're going to pay $8.99 for the pizza with free delivery because you're placing an order for other food as well. And you'll get that fucking pizza delivered nice and hot. Hell, get 2 pizzas. Get a pepperoni. And they're 16-inch. They're 16-inch extra large pizzas. Whoa. Okay, what are y'all saying here now? Call them back and place on the well, fine, West Side Street. You're glad to sign off a nuke. Oh yeah. I mean, if it's fine from my side of the street, I'm glad to sign off on a nuke. You know what? We need to nuke a couple of assholes here in America, anyways. We need to definitely wipe out Los Angeles. We need to wipe out San Francisco and Portland. Oh, and while we're at it, fuck it. Let's go with Chicago as well. Yeah, I'm tired of all this fucking gun violence coming out of Chicago. We're done. We're done. And while we're at it, nuke the swamp in DC. Revolta, you're ashamed to admit you like French cheese. Hey, you know what? All cheese is cheese. But tell me, does French cheese come in a block? Do you have to cut it? Shit, that was like 7 minutes ago. Roquefort's not bad. Blue cheese ain't bad either. You're Norwegian. We have... Whoa, you got brown cheese. Really? Is it... Oh, it's only brown on the outside, though, right? I think your cheese is only brown. Because just like women, all cheese is white on the inside. Wait, hold on. No. All women are pink on the inside. Cheese is not pink. Oh, shit. Whatever. You all know what I mean. What I'm trying to say is, I like my coffee like I like my women. Black with big titties. Sorry. I had to say that. Ricotta. Ricotta. Even worse, the old cheese. Blasphemy. Oh boy. You can't understand this guy. It sounds like a bad copy of the Godfarter. The closest Sam's Club variant we have in Belgium is called Amsterdam. Sorry. Far as the one I marked, Sam's Club and Walmart in Bentonville, AR, the home office location of Walmart. Huh. Well, hey, see if they'll deliver pizza to you. But you gotta be a member. This Mook. Tillamook. This Mook. Wait, hold on here. Gamma Lost. What the hell? Holy shit, that really is brown cheese. You weren't kidding, Sticks. Wait, that looks more like coffee cake, bro. Is that really cheese? That looks like coffee cake. No way is that cheese. It says it's a traditional Norwegian. I bet it's filled with carbs and flour too. Watch, let's see here. It translates to old cheeses. We once staple Norwegian diet, such as flatbread, dry salted meats, and stockfish. What the fuck is a stock? I don't even care what a stockfish is. I'm never going to eat one. Gamelots can be stored for long periods without refrigeration. The brownish yellow is firm, moist, coarse, and often granular. Gamos is rich protein with low fat content, measuring 1% fat and 50% protein. Holy shit. So does it taste good? Can I order some of that? I want to try some. Just a little bit, though. To make it, lactic starter is added to skimmed cow's milk, causing it to sour. Regular cheese, several days slowly heated before the curds are separated and pressed into forms. After removal from the forms, mold is introduced onto the surface of the cheese, either by exposure to the wooden walls of the form that is only used for Gamelost, or rubbed on by hand in the traditional method. The cheese is then allowed to cure for 4 to 5 weeks. The ripening hardens from outside inward, so the center might be lighter than the parts near the exterior. It's very labor intensive, but it sounds actually like it's really easy to make, especially if you just let it sit there. Particularly in traditional methods are used. Everything depends on the proper fermentation and maturity. Well, shit. Fucking you Norwegians, you know what? Will you cease to amaze me? That's cool, Sticks. You actually really do have brown cheese. It's not just brown on the inside or on the outside. It's brown on the inside too. Wow. I tell you, I'd cap them, except the caps would be brain damaged. Brown cheese have a caramel taste, just unusual for most foreigners until eaten in a bit. Way different than from Gamelost. Brown cheese. So it's WM and Sam's Club. It's Walmart and Sam's Club is a part of Walmart. Sam Walton, the guy, yes, who started Walmart, made the wholesale Sam's Club. Get it? Yeah. I know, Sam Walton made that. Come on, Faminator. Stick with the program. Catch up. I mean, come on, Titan. Sorry, Feminator. How could you make that mistake? Come on, Titan. We know that. For meat pizza, because humans are made of meat, it comes in a block. You can cut it. That's exactly what I want to do, is cut some brown cheese. It's bad enough, the white cheese. We'll stop right there. Moving on. I thought you were light pink on the outside. Yeah, I kind of am light pink. I don't know what to tell you on that. Bruin Oast. Oh, shit. I am really behind. Wait, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. God damn, here comes Sticks posting more shit. That looks good. What is that? Brown cheese. It's a common Norwegian name for mysost. Wheat whey cheese. Danish mysost. Swedish misos. Finnish miso. What the fuck? Do we have an English version of that? A family of soft cheese-related foods made with wheat milk and cream. Your brown color, sweet taste. Milk sugars being caramelized after boiling. The term is often used to remove flat stuff. Wow. Hey, I'm happy with that Gamalost. Looks like fucking coffee cake. I'm down for that. You're from Arkansas and Bentonville and California is asking if we have... Yeah, Norwegian women are hot too. You know what? I bet. Fucking Sticks has been hogging all the women to himself. He's not sharing them with us. Sticks, you need to bring some more Norwegian women to the channel, sir. As the first science officer, I command you to. That's an order, sir. Sticks is like, No, I'm kidding. We don't really want any more women on this channel. Did I just say that out loud? Shit. I kid. We do want women on the channel, but the problem is we don't want women that are easily offended. We don't want American women on the channel. There we go. But I shouldn't say that, because you know what? We have a lot of great women that show up to this channel from time to time. We've got Jackie Frost. We've got Myrene. Myrene, who likes to show up and sit on the wall like a fly. She'll show up, she'll say hi, and she'll just sit there and say nothing else. Sometimes she doesn't even say anything. She'll just sit there and watch. Myrene is I like Myrene a lot. We got Myrene. We got Jackie Frost. We've got what? Lady Asylum shows up too from time to time. Oh, Lady Asylum, aka, oh my god, I forgot. Lady Asylum, oh, these people and their name changes. Shit, I forgot her name. God damn it. And I have her name saved as a file. Because, you know, she sent me photos and stuff. Not those kinds of photos, folks. She sent me some photos of her tats. Because we were talking about tats, and you know, women used to look so nice and clean and pure, and now women look like fucking garbage with all these stupid ass tats that they put on. But I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of guys look like garbage too, but I don't care what guys look like, because I'm not looking at guys like that. If guys want to wear tats, they can put tats on. I don't care. Women, you need to stop putting on tats. In fact, everybody, stop wearing fucking tats. Stop getting these assholes to fucking cover you with goddamn magic marker speak, okay? Especially if it's gonna be stupid shit. Oh, look, I got a Tweety bird right here. I got a $sign on my neck. I got diamonds on my eyelids. Okay, I get it. Tom McDonald, please. Stop. I get it. You guys, you know, you think you're making a statement, but yes, you're just given something for everyone to judge you by without even meeting the true you. When I see people covered in tats, I think, oh, here's a fucking someone that's got a story they're dying to tell to everybody. And I really don't even want to talk to them. I'm going to be honest. And yes, shame on me for being closed-minded, because I have one tattoo, okay? And the one tattoo I have is right there. Do you know what that tattoo is from? That little black mark right there? That's from incorrectly cleaning out the exhaust on my 2003 Mitsubishi Galant. Yeah, it's still there. That's the only tattoo that I have. Unless you count this pencil lead that's embedded deep inside my hand. But nonetheless. So, True Man, you have no interest in a woman that has a tattoo, or yes, piercings are definite. Okay, hold on a second here. You can only love women if you also hate them a little. Okay, toxic positivity is what ruined American women. Genderism, sexism is okay. We say genderism. Genderism, sexism. I think genderism would be the millennials' way of rediscovering sexism. We'll call it genderism. Nah, stick with sexism. I think that's better. But sexism implies much more than just genders. Nah, meh. Tribe markings. Tribe markings aren't bad. And I'll admit, tribe markings look pretty good on some guys. It's kind of cool. You got shit on your shoulder up here down to your arm. You're sleeved. Kind of. Okay. I often think, yeah, that would look cool. I want to get that. What fucking tribe do I belong to? Because it sure as hell ain't the fucking Starbucks tribe. It sure as hell ain't the fucking Democrat tribe. That's for damn sure. Sexism sells. Sexism is fucking awesome. I love sexism. If I could figure out a way to put sexism on this channel, other than maybe for some of you Japanese businessmen, maybe hold on, you might see nipple. You might see nipple. Oh, just kidding, you're not going to. Sorry. I need a Japanese businessman to subscribe before I start showing more nipple on this channel. You don't mind being closed-minded. You're closed-minded as fuck in some aspect. You still can agree to disagree and coexist in the same space. You know, I'm going to be honest as well. There are girls at work and they have tats. And you know what? I'm not going to talk shit on them. And there's one girl that I think she's rather cute. Okay, she's also like, you know, several years younger than me. And I love her naiveness. I love her laugh, her voice. You know, she's pretty funny. She's very naive, but but that comes because of her age. And you know, the thing that sucks is that I'm married. But if I wasn't married, I'd probably be asking her out. I probably would. But on that same note, I got to be careful because you really shouldn't fish from the company pier. So now that I said that and I've thought about it briefly, I probably wouldn't ask her out. I'll probably just think about it from time to time. But she's got tats. And a lot of girls got tats today. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck got into you women? You used to be so nice and pure and clean. Now, as far as piercings go, I don't mind certain piercings. Hey, you want to get your nipples pierced and show me? Send me your photos. I don't mind. I don't mind seeing, because you know what? A pierced nipple is a pierced nipple. And even though it's a pierced nipple, it's still a nipple in my book. And hey, all female nipples are, for the most part, good. But, you know one thing I cannot stand with women? I absolutely fucking hate it when they do the fucking nose piercings. When they do piercings on their face. Okay? I cannot stand. I shouldn't say that. Okay, I cannot stand piercings on a woman's face, and I am saying that. That is where I draw the line. Would I ever go out with someone who has a facial piercing of some sort? I might. It doesn't mean I hate them, but I find it repulsive. When I see women that got like fucking, looks like they just got caught and pulled in off the pier. They got a fucking ring sticking out here, or they got a fucking nose ring. It's the ones that got the nose rings, the septum rings. Is that what they're called? They got the fucking nose rings here. They're sticking out like a fucking bull or a pig. Those women, 9 times out of 10, they're bitches. Just stay the fuck away from them. However, not all of them are. Because I've met a couple, and it's almost like instead of having the ring hang down, they flip it around so you can just see the ends of it sticking out. And the ring is inside. So you just see like the ends. But there is one girl that I remember. She was actually rather hot. And she was nice. And we worked together in a professional environment. Kind of. She was, I mean, I actually worked for the city. She was like a contractor that the city invited to do stuff, to do like photography and other stuff. And she was rather cute. And she was hot. She had a great figure. But once she found out I had a girlfriend, she pretty much, oh, you're just now bringing this up? She was considering me as boyfriend material. She kind of got a little upset that I hadn't mentioned my girlfriend at the time. I didn't really see a need for it. We're working. Yeah, we're talking also. We're talking about things, but nonetheless, I didn't see a need to bring it up. I didn't see a need to talk about my girlfriend. And shit, at that time it was just a girlfriend. It wasn't like we were married or anything. So she got a little irritated and fucking parted ways. She really, I don't think wanted anything else to do with me after that. I think she felt like I deceived her somehow, and I don't know why. I mean, I have never really gone after any females. I have been, what can I say? I can honestly say there's only been a couple of females I've hovered around, been associated with, and only one that I've seen completely naked. Go figure. Is that fucked up shit or what? I know, I need to get out more. I don't need you to tell me. Uh-oh. Who's watching this stream? Better not. What are you saying? They want to belong to alpha male that order them around in a tribe. Why mark themselves? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I could see that. She's watching this stream. Everything went downhill when they got the rights to vote. No, Faminator, that's not a joke. I say that all the time. God damn that 19th Amendment. Fuck. That's the reason why Joe fucking Biden got in power. All these damn women voting. And you know what? But women don't have a logic processor. Women have a heart. Women vote with their emotion. They make decisions with their emotions. They don't think of the fucking repercussions of what they're doing. They don't have a logic processor. Typical, most women, okay? Asterisks. Fuck me. There are always exceptions to the rules. Okay? Myrene. I'm pretty sure Myrene is a pretty intelligent person. Lady Asylum. I'm pretty sure she's a pretty intelligent person. She has a slightly different lifestyle and has made different lifestyle choices than I probably would have made in life. But it looks like she's had some fun. And, now she's back to living her life. Anyways, my point is, those are two girls. Now, if I saw Myrene and Myrene was all tatted up and had fucking a septum ring and fucking pierced, whatever, fucking, whatever the fuck it's called up here in the corners, and fucking studs through her nose, you know what? I wouldn't care, because Myrene has been a cool person, and I wouldn't even see that shit. Because Myrene, what's on the surface of somebody is only repulses me if I don't know what's inside. If I don't know what's inside, if I don't know how you are inside, then no loss to me. I didn't know before. I don't fucking care to know now. Goodbye. I don't try and make it a point to get to know everybody. I don't try to find out everyone's backstory and whatever that I meet on the street or that I meet at work. I don't. I really don't. That same goes with everyone that I work with. I don't really give a shit. They have their lives. I have mine. Sometimes I find myself saying things at work, and I'm like, why did I just fucking say that? Who fucking cares? These guys don't care. Why? Just shut the fuck up, Stilly. But, you want to, but if I didn't know Myrene, and I don't know her in person, I've never met her in person, but if I met her in person, before, I don't know, unless she talked to me first, I wouldn't, I probably wouldn't, if she had all kinds of shit on her face and stupid ass tattoos and tomato vines with dates and sayings on her arm and shit. You know what? If it looks like she let her kid magic marker her arm up for no fucking reason other than she fell asleep first at a party, then you know what? I wouldn't probably pursue talking to her. but if she was talking to me, I wouldn't turn her away. If any girl talks to me, if any guy not any guy, if any female, okay, if anybody, period, talks to me in an environment, I'm not gonna, what the fuck ever, dude. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to, that's what I'm trying to say here. You want to put all this shit on your body, you want to fucking do all this shit to yourself, you're more than welcome to. But don't expect to attract people like me. And yeah, I am fucked in the head, but you know what? I got my own flamethrower, bitches! Now, what's really weird here is, if I hold up a gun right now, YouTube will cancel my live stream immediately. Because YouTube sucks like that. But if I hold up my flamethrower, YouTube won't know what it is, and it'll probably just allow it to keep going. But you know, it's a lot more painful to be killed by flames than it is to be shot by a gun. Not speaking from experience, I'm just saying. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm pretty sure. Would you rather be burned alive, or would you rather be shot and killed? Take your pick. So anyways, like I'm saying, oh, I thought Myrene showed up. Everything went downhill when they got the right to vote. Yeah, yes. But my point is, women make decisions based on feelings. Feelings. They're heartstrings. They don't always think logically. I have a cousin-in-law. I think she's a cousin to my wife. Or she's I don't know what she is. I don't know what the fuck she is. I don't care. But she calls me a child murderer because I am pro Second Amendment. And to that, I say, fuck you, bitch! Anyways. My wife thought it was funny. And then she defriended her, or unfriended her on Facebook. Oh my god, you got unfriended by... I'll say her name, Amber. You got unfriended by Amber on Facebook? Oh no, it's the end of the world. Let's sing a song about it. Who gives a fuck? She has fucking multicolored hair, and she's teaching kids in Idaho. Who fucking cares? If she wants to be a cunt, and if she wants to raise a kid or two of her own with no fucking manners, which, by the way, I guess her husband decided to leave her because she was a cunt. If she wants to be like that, that's fine. She can go ahead and be like that. I thought she was kind of cute before she went batshit crazy. She had that... There's something about a woman's facial features that attract me. That's the one thing. If a woman has a certain facial feature... Let me tell you, there's two women that don't attract me, okay? There is Jennifer Garner, because of her angular jaw lines or whatever. There's something about her face that repulses me. And it's all has to do with her cheeks and her jawline or something. It's too fucking angled. There's also a woman who looks like a cross between her and Jennifer Aniston in Surrender Cinema, Hot Time at the Desert Oasis. She's also been in a lot of Surrender Cinema videos. She also repulses me. But every time you see her in a video, I'm like, all right, we're going to see us some beaver meat, folks. But her face looks similar to Jennifer Garner's. And I do not like that. And those are the only two women off the top of my head that really repulse me. And would I talk to them? Maybe if she put some makeup on and cover that up, I don't know. Would I talk to them? Yeah, I would. But they repulse me. So I probably wouldn't go out of my way to talk to them. But if they struck up a conversation with me, I would talk to them. It's just the way I am. Baby fidget toy. Just let AI generate pierced pics. Yeah, we'll let AI do it. You know what? One thing I couldn't stand as far as tattooed women. Why the fuck did that guy that made the nude skins for Skyrim have to include, like, fucking tatted women, too? Hey, that's great. I want my women clean. Women didn't have tats back in the day. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, the nose piercing triggers me because you have You always imagine someone pulling it out when they get into an altercation and imagine the nose getting ripped off. It's disgusting. No comment, but yes, piercings are great things to grab onto in fights. You want to look at, if you want to look at such, bulls used to have nose rings. Don't they still have nose rings? And isn't that to keep them from rooting up? Pigs have nose rings to keep them from rooting up against the fence or something? Against the, trying to push their way out? I forgot. Speaking of fucked in the head, now you know why you haven't gotten emotional processor. Now you know why you haven't gotten adopted yet. No, I'm just fucking lazy, Faminator. You always say women have different strong points for men. We are not equal, but complete each other. Sex, tits, and ass. Yes. Not for guys, for women, though. I had to say that because it almost sounds like I was a simp. Feminism is manipulation. Ah, gotta love it. Have you heard of the crazy hot scale? The crazier a woman is, the hotter she is. Yes! Psycho women are fucking hotter than shit in bed. But they're only good for one-night stands. To get all they can, equality is a smokescreen. Yep, nose rings were used to control those animals. Yes, they were. Man, we've talked about some crazy ass shit today, and we're still on this goddamn planet. Maybe I should start playing the game. 25 minutes later. What was I doing? Stopped. Hello? Oh, that's right. Some asshole shot at my oh. I was on my way. Oh my god, now it's now it's foggy. I was on my way to get some Pentaxid when all of a sudden I got shot at by a Xeraxian twat. Let's see if we can get some Pentaxid. Alright, hey, look at this. Polar snow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, what the hell? Pump and dump versus reap and keep. It'd be neat if you could play, but skills... Fuck you, Titan, asshole. One of these days, Titan, I'm gonna fucking meet you in person, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shake your hand, sir. It's nice to meet you in person, finally. Fucker. What am I doing? What does X do? X doesn't do anything. Oh my god. Oh my god, talking about women all this time, all of a sudden I forgot how to play the game. Holy shit. If you talk a lot about women and their processes, does that... I'm gonna go to hell for this, but no, I don't believe in hell. Does that make you... Did I just lose brain cells? Shame on me. Shame on me. Shame on me. Hold on a second. I have to do this off camera because if I do it on camera, YouTube has a hissy fit and they get sand in their vagina. That was not drug use, but that was a dopamine release. All right, back on track. Look at that. Hey. I didn't think I can get her. You unbound X. Yeah, I hope I did. Yeah. X, I think, is already unbound, or I've already done it somewhere else. I think in my original profile, I may have done it. Because X used to turn off the shields. I remember that. Let's go. Let's go to the next puddle over here. Let's get away from this fog. Let's go to the next puddle over here. And let's see if we can, like, come, like, right over in here and get some deep water. And see if we can get some Pentaxid here. Ah, there we go. Let's... Uh-oh. We want to shoot at somebody. Hold on. Let's back that ass up. There we go. You want to shoot at somebody, don't you? Go ahead, take your shot. Did you kill it? Alright, it's not going to benefit me, what you shoot at. Get deep in the wet? You know it. Let's do some midnight skinny dipping. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. All right, so in order to do this properly, turn off your thrusters, drop your ass in the water, pliff, just like that. Now, I'm not thrilled that the water is 24 rads there, but that's okay because you know what? I've got protection. All right, we are looking for some pentaxid. And I don't see any. I mean, oops. I see that. Let's see here. A lot of times when you're in deep water, pentaxid is going to be found inside of these rocks. Well, it's just a coincidence that the rocks are overlapping, but nonetheless. You're going to find pentaxid around here. Condoms don't prevent rad sickness. No, I don't think condoms stop radiation. Of course, if you're sticking your dick in a hole that's highly radiated, you got other issues. The rads in my dick kill all my cells, all my cells. Oh boy. Oh, the things we talk about on this channel. Thank God I labeled it a variety show. Of unknown variety. Look, rad zombies need love too. You're right. You know what? Seriously though. In all honesty, if it was the zombie apocalypse, you were like, you know, like, damn, I'm kind of getting tired of whacking off every day in between zombie attacks, and you caught yourself a zombie, would you fuck that zombie? Styx says he wouldn't fuck any zombies, but I don't know if I trust him there. I think that any guy eventually is, I mean, guys, we find the weirdest things to have sex with, and I use that term very loosely. We find weird things to put our dicks in, okay? I mean, you know, pies, animals, stuffed animals, real animals, you know, vases, sandwiches, burgers. I mean, from what I've been told, okay, from what I've been told. Oh, shit. You forget the smell. Well, okay, well, let's talk about that. Real sex does smell. There are smells associated with real sex, sir. Did you honestly think you're gonna have sex with a woman and not have weird smells? The only way that you're gonna be able to pull that one off would be to both come out of the shower. Well, for her to come out of the shower right before she sits on your face. And even then, there's gonna be a little bit of a residual left behind. It's like, damn it, you didn't scrub enough. What's this brown fleck? Oh, I just pulled it off. Were you eating popcorn last night? Oh, shame on me. Shame on me. That is so fucking wrong. But is it? Some guys are still thinking about that. Actually, some women probably are too. Right, you probably use a nose clip. A nose clip. Oh, shit. Yeah, sex, you know what? I can tell, Styx, you haven't had a lot of sex. Sex smells. Sometimes those smells are kind of cool. Sometimes they're kind of not. You know, you may have a great view. Oh, what a fantastic view. Oh. Sure, this one's a little ripe back here. You're kind of doing the dolphin thing, you know. You're going at it. You're sticking your finger where it don't belong, and you know. And there's a reason why she's smacking it away, because you pull it. Whoa! Holy shit! Shame on me. I am so bad. But yeah, but hey, that's the truth. And you know what? No one really talks about this. I think if a lot of young men knew about this, they probably wouldn't be doing half the shit they're doing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on here. We gotta... No, 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 no. We gotta put this shit... We'll put that there. Dredge, thank you. Ah, shit! God damn it! I wasn't paying attention to radiation. And we still didn't get any fucking pentaxid. God damn it. I'm gonna have to make some more fucking... Whoa, whoa, what's this? Oh, I'm like, what the hell? We got 2 ships over here? Ah, son of a bitch. You know what? It's time to get the dedicated... It's time to get the dedicated remover for radiation. I'm tired of having to take pills all the time. All right, hold on here. We're going to get our medical. I know we have them in here. There we go. Let's say you have certain standards. You slept with sane women. That's crazy, as everyone knows those don't exist. ED has many causes, Stilly. Yes, ED certainly does have many causes. I am not going to disagree with you on that one. That's for damn sure. Which of these gets rid of radiation? Not that one. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Is it that one? Oh, it's this one. Radiation poisoning. There we go. Oh, shit. Hold on. We gotta take the shields off, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. I don't mind getting radiation sickness anymore. Fuck yeah. Why do I have to get a shower when I'm underwater? Alright, time to go back outside. Oh, boy. Yeah. For sure, for sure. I'm just saying, though, you know, there's a lot of crazy things associated with sex. And sex is great, but let's be honest. The only thing that's so great about sex is the dopamine release. Sometimes, you know, the dopamine release shows up, and then all of a sudden, I mean, it's got to be just because of the dopamine release. Because after the dopamine release is gone, so's your interest in sex. Holy shit. You helped an ex to be certified crazy? What, did you conduct a test on her? When I think of Styx, I think of Sheldon Cooper now. For those of you who don't know who Sheldon Cooper is, there's an American TV series called The Big Bang Theory. And it's really funny. In fact, The Big Bang Theory is the one TV series that when we're watching it, I mean, we're actually in the process of watching it. I have all of the episodes saved. Yeah, I can say that. I just did. And I'm going to be honest with you. It is the only series where I have found myself so relieved that it does not have any commercials. I am so glad that whoever, with the exception so far of one episode, which I'm going to have to re-get, I am so glad that that series has, that whoever vidcapped the series and encoded it, they left the commercials out, because goddamn, I hate commercials. But one thing I really hate more than commercials, is the fact that I have to watch commercials. And mostly because a lot of the commercials in America A lot of the commercials on the TV shows that we're watching on the channels, because we watch like channel 30 and like we don't watch the typical, 2, 4, 5, 7, 11, and 13 channels, Prime America, whatever. We watch other channels, channel 30, 24, whatever. We watch the different channels that we can pick up. We don't watch cable because why pay for cable? We can get it for free. We don't do any of that. But you know what? All the fucking commercials on these goddamn channels, it's all for like Omega bullshit extreme. Omega Extreme, which is complete bullshit. They're like, oh, money back guarantee, but you have to have it for like, you have to have like 3 months supply and be using it for at least like a month or two before you can evaluate whether or not it works, according to them. So I say, fuck those assholes. Fuck Omega Extreme. Omega XL or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, it's garbage anyways. It doesn't fucking work. It's fucking garbage. You know what does work? Ugh. My cold storage, that's what works. We got some, yeah, let's put some of that in. Yeah. So anyways, like I was saying, what was I saying? I forgot, but I'll tell you. Oh, shit, my shields are still off. Shit, Mang. All right, let's turn our thrusters on. Get the hell out of here. Hold on, let's chill for a bit. Let's wait for our shields to start recovering. Let's wait, you know what? Because if you go up, we're gonna... Okay, there we go. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, you help the next. Commercials, those still exist. You've been blocking them passively for me. Yeah, but you know what? I can't block them on TV. I mean, I probably can, actually. But I don't. I don't. And here we are in deep water, and there's no fucking Pentaxid to be... Wow, that was fast. Oh, because it's a small planet. It's a medium-sized planet. There was nothing to be found. No Pentaxid to be found. I'm gonna have to like go to the moon, I guess. Well, that sucks. I'll have to leave my ship parked here, hop in my SV, and go to the moon. Pull up some Pentaxid there, I guess. Well, we're gonna go ahead. It's the end of the show. It's like 12:11 now, so... Oh, wait, hold on. Styx is finishing the story. What did you say now? You convinced her to seek professional help and followed her, and she stayed voluntarily. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Styx, you are a monster, sir. Shame on you, giving women the help that they need. You know, it's funny. The one woman, or the one female that I was really interested in, believe it or not, just made FBI special agent. What does that tell you about how I know how to pick them? She just made special agent with the FBI like a year ago or so. Or about, I don't know, a few months ago. I just happened to see it. Not that I'm stalking her. Okay, I kind of am. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Yes, I'm stalking an FBI agent. No, give me someone to shoot, motherfuckers. Alright, cool. Cool. Die, bitch. But no, I just happened to look her up because I was like, hey, whatever happened to so-and-so who will remain unnamed right now? I said, whatever happened to her? She was kind of a fan in high school. She actually wanted, believe it or not, in high school I was not mature. Okay, hold on. We gotta find this guy. Where is he at? There he is. Oh, let's see what his nuts have. Oh, there we go. He was hiding a sandwich in his nuts. Oops, no. Anyway, so this girl I liked, and it was mutual because she kind of liked me. I unintentionally pushed her away. I didn't mean to. Had I known then what I know now, I definitely would not have said some of the things I said. But you know what? I was immature. But I will say this. If I had to do it over again, if I had to do life over again, knowing what I know now, there are definitely some things that I would do differently. And don't know that I would necessarily try and change the outcome of my life. Well, I would in some things. But knowing what I know now, I would probably make the same major decisions again. Except for that one about the policy change with the fucking garbage. The one with the fucking policy change. Oh shit. The policy change that Margie put out an email because she was a cunt who worked for the Barrett, who worked for Barrett Contracting, or Barrett, whatever the fuck their business name is. Margie, that bullshit fucking roid and raged. Wow, really? There's okay, fine. Yeah, that fucking Margie bitch. Because it was her fucking policy change and my stubbornness that made it hard, or that made it hard. It was her fucking policy change. Her fucking policy change and emails from fucking Barrett Contracting that ultimately gave me arthritis in my hip because of all the bullshit that we were having to do. All the stupid things we were having to do every day when just trying to do our jobs. So, fuck the city and fuck Barrett Contracting. If I ever have an opportunity to go against Barrett, I will definitely. But you know what? On that same note, can I really complain a lot? Because now I have a kind of a cool job that not everybody gets a chance to do. And in my job, I mean, for doing what I do, I get paid a lot. We get paid very well to do what we do. And we don't fuck around. We know our shit. For the most part anyways. But we get paid very well to do this job. And I am not complaining. Nor will I complain. And how I complained, I don't think I've complained. There'd be no reason for me to complain. But anyways, first time chat. Oh shit, I'm sorry. 6 minutes ago. Wendigo 2, are you still here? Hey, welcome to the chat, man. This is actually Star Salvage mod. I'm sorry. I heard you type, but I didn't look over. I'm getting into that habit now of ignoring that, and that's a bad habit for me to be in. I hope you're still here, and thank you for being patient. First time chat, and he asked, vanilla or modded? Yes, modded. Star Salvage. This is the latest Star Salvage. This is not the original. This is the newer one. There are some bugs, but it's not bad. In fact, just to make sure, Wendigo 2, just to make sure that you heard me, I'm going to respond to you. Click to reply. Click to I'm fucking trying to reply, god damn it. How do I fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it. Click to... I'm trying to fucking reply. Oh, I gotta click that icon. At Wendigo 2. Star Salvage All right, Wendigo 2. I have now responded to you. Modded style savage. Always an option to say no if you think it can damage you in some way. What? Always an option to say no if you think it can damage you. Oh. Actually, you've helped. Okay. You've convinced her. Norway have free help. Star Salvage Reborn. Ah, yes. Thank you. Star Salvage Reborn. You know what? I'm gonna whisper that to him. Hold on here. Wendigo, I hope you're still here, bro. Cause I don't see you on the list, but let's see here. But clearly you logged in, so oh, okay. So let me see here. I'm gonna whisper. No. Don't ban. There you go. And there we go. Because if you're going to show up here and you're going to first time chat to ask a question, you bet I'm going to do what I can to answer your question. Okay. We'll just go ahead. Oh, I want that. The last thing we're going to do today is we're going to take that extender. We are going to take this CPU extender. Ooh, that's a T2 also. Ooh. Let's see here. Leia. Let's eat two more. Let's eat one more. One more. There we go. Let's go to dredge. Connect. And there you have it. You know what? I think it is time to upgrade this ship, though. I'm kind of getting tired of it. I want a better ship, a cooler ship. Folks, we're done for the day. You know, we had a lot of fun today. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I had fun. I thoroughly enjoy talking to y'all. I really do. And I don't know. I'm not sure where this is going. Do you think we need to do some Wireshark examples and hunt down some of these cocksucker spammers and get their IP addresses? Do you think it's worth showing? Hey, look, here's an IP address for this cocksucker. Let's go find out who owns this IP address. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Do you think it's worth it doing that? Showing everybody how to hunt these cocksuckers down. Maybe if there was a lot more informed people that were going after these assholes, maybe if that were the case, then maybe they would stop fucking doing this shit in America. But seeing as how our government only wants to pass laws and then they don't even care to enforce them, and seeing as how our government seems to not give a shit about our rights that we have, seeing as about our government likes to make promises they can't keep, then maybe we need to start just taking shit into our own hands and ignore the government. Because I, for one, am getting tired of being called from these assholes. I really am. And especially when I'm on the do not call list that our government set up. And they said, you put your name on this list and you won't be called. That tells everyone not to call, except for the cocksuckers in Indonesia, except for the cocksuckers in Egypt, except for the cocksuckers in India. They don't give a shit about the law, so they don't fucking care. They're going to call. So, what can you do about those assholes? What if we were to find out? What if we were to find out their IP address and then order them food? have the food sent to them if we can get their phone number. If we could get their phone number, go to a place online, order a pizza or something, and have it with just shitty ass toppings or just a plain cheese pizza. Send it to them. And then when I call them back, say, you enjoying that fucking pizza that showed up today? Guess what, bitch? It's going to be a fireball next time. Or, you know, something crazy. I don't know. I don't, you know, if these assholes are calling here saying shit, talking shit, whatever, then I should be able to say shit back to them. If they call here and they're fucking criminals, that's what they're doing. They're being fucking criminals by calling here in the first place. Then it doesn't really matter what I say to them, because I'm trying to get them to put a complaint against me somehow. That way I can have no problems. Let me have their address. Thank you. Let me have their name. Who are these people? Good. Because I got some complaints of my own. You know, I'm gonna make a few $1,000s off of these assholes when I take them to small claims court. For every fucking case. For every time you fucking called me. And I have it saved. I have 22 messages on my answering machine from these assholes calling me twice a day. All last week, the week before, and that was when I started saving messages. They have this new fucking scam that they're doing now. So let's see here. Star Salvage Reborn. Whisper. We ban impatient peoples, then ban. An IP address can be dynamic or shared. Maybe have to hack an ISP. An IP address can be a dynamic or shared. Well, I'll tell you what, Sticks. When I have Wireshark and Wireshark is showing the actual address going back and forth, these people, I'm pretty sure, they don't have their entire call system on a VPN. But I'm going to do some research into that too, because apparently VPNs are bullshit also. Which I don't really believe, because VPNs have kept me safe from some people. Every time mine's enabled anyways. But there is one thing about an address, and I know that addresses can be faked, but you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. When I am sniffing packets and these assholes that do this shit, all they are doing is hiding their phone number. They're hiding behind a fake phone number that they can program into their VoIP system. But you know what they can't chase, or you know what they can't change? They can't really change their CNAM. CNAM. That is that's basically like their real phone call origination. And if I can tie that to the IP address and then compare both of them and then go to the carrier and with a demand letter, who is this? Maybe we can find out, or maybe, put some pressure on them. Maybe we can find out who they are. Maybe that is a static IP address that is in their building. And I mean, you know what? Other guys do it. Why can't I? So I think it's time to do it. Call center is another thing a company have often a static. Yes. Oh yeah, these are not individuals. These are bullshit scam companies that are calling. And I say company loosely. They're assholes. That's all they are. So once I actually get a hold of their information and start digging and looking around, I'm going to have some fun with them. So anyways, folks, we are done today. Everybody, thanks for showing up and watching. Thanks for participating. Faminator, Titan, Faminator, Titan, Sticks, Wendigo. Thanks for stopping in. Some can have home office call option though. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. But when I call back and I get like 4 or 5 different people each time, then I think they're really in like a boiler room call center. So anyways, we're going to be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. as well. Tomorrow is Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. But this is only for this week. because I'm working late night. So next week we'll be back to the normal schedule of. We'll be back to the normal schedule next week of 4 p.m. 4 p.m. till who knows when. All right, we're done. Folks, hope you've all enjoyed. I hope you all have learned something today. I really do. But in the event that you didn't learn something, let me teach you something right now. I want you all to know this. There are a lot of people on this planet, and they are not all going to be astronauts. No, no, no. Some of these people, the schedule suits me better evening here. I know, Sticks, but only for this week. I'm sorry, sir. Some of these people that we talk about, especially, they're going to get hit by a train. Other people need to get hit by a train. Some of these people, well, they're going to win chicken dinners. And others, hopefully, will be lotto winners. But until one of those happens to you, have a nice